of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, in whom we live, move, and have our being. I'm talking to you from Nigeria, so I'm saying greetings to every one of you within Nigeria and outside the country. Now, what am I saying this morning? Nigeria is the best place to be right now. In terms of business, in terms of commerce, in terms of investments, Nigeria is the best place to be right now. See, when the bulls are down, that's the best time to rush in. Do you understand? Even in the Bible, when there was famine in the land, God told him, that's Isaac now, to sow in the land. When the bulls are down, that's the time to buy. Do you understand what I'm saying? The likes of Procter & Gamble, they've left. The likes of, many of the factory companies have left. This is that they were just producing, basic, providing for basic needs in Nigeria. Like body creams, body lotions, toothbrushes, roll-ons, and what have you, biros, and what have you, just name them. If they had gone, then multinationals that will be owned by Nigerians should come in now. Those with deep pockets to dig in and buy up right now. Buy up the space, occupy the space. I love what the governor of Nasarawa is doing. Engineer Sule, wonderful, outstanding. In the area of mining, there are a lot of firms in Nasarawa State now involved in mining. And he went further, he's an engineer. He went further and said, and he's demanding that those who are coming in to invest in mining must come with a process change. I always say things like that. You know what I'm saying? Converting the raw ores to something solid. It could be concentrated. It could be, could be 90% of what the finished product. Do you understand? So that they can create jobs within. Now that's government. I'm looking at private individuals, private entities. Now, considering what Donald Trump is doing in the West now, and what the struggle that is going on there, you can see now this is not a good time for Nigerians who are outside to stay outside. Look at Rwanda. Rwanda is doing very well within. So we cannot wait for the government to create that enabling environment, no, because at times the private sectors can push for that enabling environment where business can thrive and employment can be created for large mass of people within the country. So I'm looking at private initiatives coming in. It could be mining, it could be oil and gas. Look at ExxonMobil again, digging deep in Nigeria. They want to go offshore, deeper waters. Even the last bid round that went on in the country, all of the 9 firms that showed up, none was Nigerian. Those things should change. You get what I'm saying? Because I know Nigerians have the money. We should not just play the way we played economic issues far back in time of Obasanjo, when 14 companies got licenses to set up refineries. And at the end of the day, 20 years after, it is the man who sells flour and spaghetti that has been able to set up a refinery. So it doesn't speak too well. Where are the other 14 people who got licenses from Obasanjo in the early 2000s? Where are they? They were busy hobnobbing, jumping around, bringing in petrol. And at the end of the day, because they were not the ones producing the petrol, those who were dictating the tunes were the producers of the petrol. They come here and take the crude, take it back there. So the freighting to and fro is piled up on the gasoline that is coming back in and on derivatives. And guess what? They bring only jet fuel and a few diesel and then petrol. How about the others? How about the wax? How about the wax for how about the gas? How about the hydraulics? How about the wax for oil and lubricants? What happened? So we cannot afford. Thank God for Dangote now. So but we need to spread our hands into more sectors. So this is the time to buy in Nigeria. Let's be wise. I'm encouraging someone out there, who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone. There could be a chain like that. Let's get involved. It's time to buy in. Let's get into the country for licensing. OPML, whatever licensing, is it for gas, is it for even batteries? Thank God the former minister for solid mineral was talking about batteries then when Tesla was thinking of coming to the country to take the oils from here. And he said, no, if you're coming to set up a plant to produce batteries, fine. These are areas that should be, it's going to take time. But guess what? We have a president who has a mindset that is connected to private initiative, who believes in private investments. And guess what? This is your country. This is your country. Nobody can sit on your documents when you want them to move. They will move. Are you following me? I will set it up. Is it area of agriculture? Nigeria still imports what's it called? Palm oil. Yeah, we still because what we produce locally cannot meet the needs of the people. Google it. We still import palm oil. So we should have a process plant right now that processes palm oil. So we get all the palm nuts and process them. You can set up your plant in Benin City. You can set it up in Delta State. You can set it up in Lagos State. You can set it up in Ondo and process. And when you need advice for these things, give me a call. We'll set it up and make sure it's functional, running smoothly. Forget about the challenges of who's going to employ, blah, blah, blah. No, 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 no. Nigerians, those days are gone where people you can automate them now. You can automate them and closely monitor what's going on. Are you following me? It's in the era of cars assemblage. These things can function now. Robots have been there since the 1912. So what are we talking about? Is in the area of light and power, energy? Is in the area. Let's dive in. Is it education? Let's dive in. I got to understand yesterday that people come from the West for medical attention in Nigeria. Can you believe that? We are talking about doctors leaving Nigeria for the West. Listen. You see, there are a lot of things that go on that we're not aware of. People coming from the West, people coming from other African countries to seek medical care in Nigeria, especially in Lagos and Abuja, from private hospitals. And we understand there was a time even Jonathan Goodluck was going for was getting medical attention in Nigeria, himself and Obasanjo, until Buhari started going to UK. And when they get abroad, they meet our doctors. They come on, Nigeria has it. This is the best time for us as a people. Listen, no matter how dark it is, even when it gets darker, a glimmer of light, a glimmer of hope can radiate around a city. So you and I are that light, and I'm lighting it up today. That flame, that flame is being lit. Is in the area of music, entertainment, movies, name it. These are virgin opportunities still begging for attention. And with little or no effort, things will happen. So I'm reaching out to someone today. Get involved with economic activity in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is the best time. When the bulls are down, it's the best time to buy. God bless you.